Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Spelunky. It's a daily challenge. It's the daily challenge for Saturday, November 30th, 2013, which means, you know, I'm doing this really early. This may be one of the few daily challenges that actually ends up making it onto YouTube the same day when the challenge is. So, you know, I'm relying on the honor system here. Don't cheat and watch me die and then figure out how to avoid your own death. You know, everybody's got to walk that lonesome valley by themselves and figure out where the arrow traps are and whatnot. In any case, ooh, that has not gone off, has it? Alright, smart decision there. Oh, maybe it has. It just landed over here, so it looked like it hadn't gone off. Anyway, I've decided that I'm gonna get 1,000,000 in Spelunky. It may not be on this episode. It may not be on the next episode. It may happen on the stream. It may never happen. But it's going to happen, even though, in spite of what I just said. I've had some good runs recently. I'm figuring out how to, you know, hopefully those are bombs and they're not, but, I'm figuring out how to optimize my runs so that I can hopefully approach that $1,000,000 level. I have had runs in the high 800,000s. It's not that much of a stretch to imagine that a $1,000,000 run might be possible. But that is my goal for the next couple of episodes. Hopefully we are able to actually swing that. It might be a little tricky for now. I'm not even going to go over there. The main reason it's tricky is because you want to start ghosting vaults as soon as possible if you're going to get to 1,000,000. If there's a crate over here, I might like to use 2 bombs, but anyway, I guess we can't afford to do that now. But that's a good segue because you can't ghost those vaults, or you can't ghost the vault on the first floor, and sometimes even the second, or the mines or the jungle, is what I meant by the first and second floor there, without having more bombs. Like, as of right now, do I have enough bombs to ghost the vault? Fuck no, I have 4. 2 bombs to ghost the vault, and then shopkeepers are going to be angry. So you kind of have to rely on the perfect storm of situations coming. It's also very important to have pace. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling here a little bit. If we are going to do the quest to get 1,000,000, obviously we have to murder the shopkeeper. So we're going to do it this way. Bounce on his head. Okay, that was pretty close. I didn't lampshade that at all because I find I typically do better against the shopkeepers when I don't talk about the fact that I'm going to kill them right before, just because it gets, you know, it gets you nervous a little bit. I was really hoping that shopkeeper at the very least had some bombs, but no such luck. That is a new method for killing shopkeepers that Biznap actually showed me. He was nice enough, in spite of the fact that we are sworn bitter enemies in everything that we play, was nice enough to show me his method for killing the shopkeepers, which is a little bit more harrowing than just whipping them and taking the gun. But the benefit, in case you didn't notice, is that you also do not take the guaranteed 1 damage as a result of just whipping them in the first place. So this is really, it is a superior way of dealing with things, and I'm very grateful that he showed me the path to true glory here. Now, that being said, as well as the run is going so far, and it's going fine, we are lacking the bombs necessary to ghost this first vault. And you know what? It is a daily challenge. As much as I would love to dedicate the entirety of the run to just, like, well, let's throw it all at the wall and see what sticks, right? We'll try to get 1,000,000, we'll ghost the vault, even if it may end up meaning that I have no bombs later. Probably not going to do that, and the reason for that is, you know, my success on the daily challenge is more important than just crossing that $1,000,000 threshold. If this isn't a run where it's likely to happen, then so be it. We'll be content to just do as well as we can. You know, every daily challenge, I'm apt to say, has a little bit of a theme associated with it. So far, today's theme seems to be way more ropes than could possibly be necessary, despite the fact that we, of course, already have climbing gloves. Where is the shopkeeper? That's a very important question. One shopkeeper has already said that we're going to pay for our crimes. I'm assuming that means that he's been aggroed by something. If there's probably like a 50% chance that there's a vault keeper on this level. There's always 1 vault keeper per series of levels, I think. You know, 1 keeper, or 1 vault keeper on the jungle, 1 vault keeper on the ice caves, and 1 of the mines, etc., etc. So I think the odds are pretty high that he's here, and there he is. We may also encounter a shopkeeper. I actually don't know the rules for shopkeepers, if there are rules. It may be like a not random chance, but a weighted chance that you get another shopkeeper so soon after getting the last one. Anyway, so far this run's going pretty well. I'm gonna try to not focus too much on this kind of like arbitrary value for success that I've set for myself. And, you know, largely, I'll just be a happy man if I end up surviving, you know? Surviving as long as possible. Obviously, beating hell is a great goal. But we are going to try to start pushing ourselves out of our comfort zone just a little bit. What does this shopkeeper have? Oh, he killed himself and he has a jetpack. And the Matic and the chest is on this level. The Ujedi, I should say. Which means we definitely want to take care of that as soon as possible. So, here's the risky part of this run. We shoot the shopkeeper 3 times. Oh, he already got hit once somehow, maybe by the bomb. He took some damage. Okay, so jetpack is important. We lucked out in that we can kill the vault keeper as a result of this Matic. So we'll also, first things first, number one priority, of course, is getting the key. The damsel doesn't even really interest me that much. But we'll get the key, and we'll get the chest, we'll get the Jedi, and then we will try to ghost the vault here. It's going to be a little tricky, but getting that early jetpack is obviously extremely important. So don't accidentally kill yourself on the spikes. Been doing that to kind of a stupid degree lately. And I would love to be able to use the Matic the entire way, but obviously that's not going to be plausible. I'll probably have to use one bomb regardless. So let's, I don't have paste, which makes this even a little bit trickier. Anyway, we come through like this, and then, you know, I don't know if we have to leave the Matic, but then I need to get the shotgun myself. This is kind of tricky because I'm pretty sure that the ghost is going to show up any minute now, and we really need the ghost to show up on the left side, aka the strong side, otherwise bad things are going to happen to us. So we put this bomb here, and then we just get ready to shoot. The bomb has exploded. Shopkeeper's dead. Okay, now we need to ghost as many of these gems as is humanly possible. We still only have 2 bombs, which is a real nightmare. We may not be able to ghost those ones at the bottom. You know, it's the thought that counts. We may be able to, but we may not be able to. I can't afford to get myself, like, locked in here, obviously. With the Matic... Oh, I think I got him to ghost them. Okay, so this could take us over 100,000 on this floor, which is a very nice position to be in, obviously. That was, extremely scary, but that's pretty much the par for the course when you ghost this early. Scary situations can happen. The mines are a very, you know, tight and slightly congested floor, so you want to make sure that you leave yourself some escape paths. Without having the paste, though, you are a little bit hamstrung. Shopkeeper's already pissed. I would actually prefer if there was not a vault on this level, because I really need these bombs to be able to go to the black market. It's awesome to get early vault keepers killed, but it's really shitty if you actually, you know, make it impossible for yourself to get to the black market, obviously. That was just dumb damage, but, you know, there are some corpses, and I see an altar, so we should be able to make some good stuff happen as a result of that, and I can sacrifice a damsel. But we might want to clear out the rest of the floor first. Now, the real question is, where's the shopkeeper? Shopkeepers, potentially. Is he live or is he dead? I'll grind his bones to make my bread. I don't see him. Means maybe he's, like, trapped somewhere. But where is the real question? Oh, there is a shop down here. Oh, there's 2 shopkeepers. One of them's hired help. I think we're probably just going to leave this floor. There's actually no way for me to really get to that altar without using a bomb. And I don't give a shit about hired help. So this is going to be like a really disappointing floor. But there's no other real options for me. So I'm just going to make sure it's safe and then we'll just leave. Shitty floor. We really need bombs. 1 bomb is obviously, you know, the likely minimum for... Oh, that's good. For getting to the black market. But the more bombs we can get, the better. That should just go... Oh, the black market's even on this floor. Okay, but where? We got tons of time. Just take a quick look around. Do you see... I don't see anything particularly engaging just yet. Any tempting black... Oh, it was doing a little bit more of the blinking. Now, if we're going for the highest score, it's important to not just leave this floor as soon as we find the black market, of course. Killing that vault keeper would be amazing. We don't have paste. That's a real issue, actually. Alright, let's do some more exploration first. If I can't kill... Oh, shit. A little scary. If I can't kill this vault keeper, you know, so be it. Life sucks, but it's okay. We're still having a very good run so far. Don't... Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Black market's obviously right down here. Monkey, thank you for killing yourself there. Okay, so obviously 1 bomb goes here. Black market is going to require 2 bombs because I'm an idiot, but we found it. That's the important part. Now let's go ahead and see if it may be possible for us to theoretically kill this vault keeper and ghost those gems, because obviously the more that we have, the better. I'm actually going to use 1 bomb. It's going to cost me 2 bombs to access this crate. If only we had paste, right? Like, our life would be so much easier. There's no easy way to get into this vault. Unless you know, what I would have to do at this point is, like, cook gems. Or cook bombs, sorry. Which is where you know, throw them. You know what? Because we're likely to get bombs, we're going to see if we get paste in this chest. Anyway, what I was going to say is I'm definitely not in the position where I feel comfortable doing what I just suggested I would do, which is like, you know, plant a bomb and then when it's about to go off, throw it and basically use that as a way to do paste. But we traded 2 bombs for 3 bombs, which is, you know, an adequate trade in my opinion. But apart from that, we're unfortunately going to have to kind of, by a victim of circumstance, leave this floor without taking the vaulted gems with us, or the ghosted gems with us. Kind of shitty. Like, again, you know, luck plays a certain role in Spelunky. There's certain ways to probably get that. Maybe if we had... I don't think I passed over any grandfather spiders. But anyway, black market it is. Lucky to have survived this long. Black market, obviously a very tricky part of any young man's run. Usually, just kind of be a little bit aggressive here. My strategy for the top... Oh, so many bombs and paste. If only this had come a little bit earlier somehow. But anyway... hard to complain when we have 40 bombs. That was bad damage, but again, we're fine. And, you know, on any run like this, you do expect to probably get the Kapala at some point. So far so good. 40 bombs. Snail down here could cause some problems. It's okay to use the rope. Okay, we'll crush this guy and then just start tossing some bombs in here. He has not been killed. We have to be very wary about him possibly jumping out. There we go. He's killed. Okay. Now we got... Oh, no. Okay, I thought all those guys were gone. Obviously, that's not how that ended up working out. So what I'm thinking, we don't have the pitcher's mitt yet. You destroy this block, and then you start shooting bullets into that that second level. Okay, I have created, like, the perfect way for this guy to get out. Oh, but then I blew him up. Okay. So dumb I lived. Okay, all right. Definitely should have shot some bullets into that area first. In the meantime... I don't know why I just picked up those bombs. I was very excited about it. Probably should not be alive right now. Very lucky man. We nearly stuck him. He's not dead. Sloppy black market. Oh, I stuck him. Sloppy black market, but there's been sloppier. All the shopkeepers are dead. Holy shit, we're going to make it. Okay. And we're going to make it with a lot of bombs, which is probably the most important part of what we can get here. Even more bombs there. Fantastic. Well, I shouldn't say we're going to make it yet, because we can still fall on spikes or something. And even more bombs. And some ropes, which are largely meaningless. But hey. Okay. Good news. Certainly sucks that, you know, I'm not going to be able to ghost that vault that we had on the last floor. But apart from that, hard to be disappointed with a black market that actually turned out really, really well. We're going to be at about 150,000 with about half of the jungle left. So I would say our quest for the million is probably pretty unlikely, but who knows? One thing's for sure, the only thing that we're missing from a, you know, what do I need to have a good run perspective is, wow, we have 69 bombs, that's so perfect. But the one thing I'm missing is the Kapala, and we actually do have an altar here. If I am super aggressive, okay, he killed himself there. If I'm super aggressive with the sacrifices, I, you know, realistically could get the Kapala on this very floor. We're gonna have to use a bomb to make this part happen. That was a little scary. Shouldn't have done that in case I got eaten to death by piranhas. Now you should be an easy kill, and okay, that was again, gotta be very careful that I don't accidentally get hit by the... I can afford to waste so many bombs here. This is so nice. Normally, you know, if you had like 20 bombs at this point, you'd be like, okay, well, I will be a little cautious because you never know. But in this situation, I can feel very confident. Don't blow up the altar by accident. Okay. Monty lives, which means we're going to get a free item here. That is spring shoes. Definitely should have looked up here in case there was a monkey or something. And now we'll start working on some more aggressive sacrifices because we're going to need to sacrifice, you know, 20,000 people in order to finish this off. So we'll finish this guy, and that crate is tempting. Also a little scary, because I know I could easily fall onto the spikes. In fact, I know it looks like there's probably like a 90% chance I would not die getting it, but I'm so scared that I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. We'll see if we get the Kapala here. Not from this one, obviously. We need a little bit more than that. I would rather use another bomb to guarantee myself an easy get. Yes, good, he didn't fall down. To guarantee myself, like, an easy get on that crate. Even though it should, you know, be not an issue. Better safe than sorry. I'd hate to die in the stupidest way possible. Now, if we kill the shopkeeper, we should be reasonably close to getting the Kapala. That was very scary. I didn't realize we could jump so far. Those guys seem harmless. Now, where's the exit? It's past this... oh, we do have the pitcher's mitt. So here's the trick. Stand as far away from the level of the exit and then just fire your gun off screen. Shopkeeper will die. There we go. Just a matter of time. And now we aggressively sacrifice just a little bit more. Are there any other, like... Where's Monty? I already sacrificed him. Okay, so that's not a big deal then. I would love to not have to worry about the Kapala. So if I could just finish this off... Oh, we're probably like 2 favor away. No, and there's the ghost. So... Fuck that crate. We'll just take our shotgun and leave, I guess. No question, this could be going better. But it's still going quite well. So it's hard for me to complain too much. Okay, and now we'll just leave. That will be the 3rd level on the jungle. Money situation's going okay so far. I'm pleased to be alive. It's always just nice to remember that, you know, as well as things are going, they could certainly, or as many negatives as you can conjure up about how this has gone so far, we're alive, and that's by far the most important part in Spelunky. Very nearly died just there. In fact, could have died just there as well. I think this is where, you know, you take a chance and you say, Northern Lion, just relax, man. Just settle down a little bit. You made it past the first difficult-ish kind of parts of the game, the black market, making sure that you get the Ujadai. You ghosted that first. I fell into the tiki trap. That's really stupid of me. It seems like every single run like this that I've been doing so far, first off, convenient timing, of course, with that. What was I gonna say? Convenient timing with the positive vibes that I was trying to send myself. But anyway, we can still set up a very good run here. That was a very frustrating way to die, and I, to be honest with you, am a little bit pissed off right now. With myself, though, not at the game. That was a death that was completely 100% preventable. That, like, the ultimate lion throw there. Shopkeeper killed himself. Okay, so the important thing to note is that we still have a very good chance to set up a high score here. In order to get a top 10 score in a daily challenge in Spelunky, probably need 500 to 600,000. This is for me personally, obviously, right now. In order to improve my average, 500 to 600,000 seems reasonable, and we can absolutely do that. We'll probably try to be a little bit more aggressive with ghosting now. Obviously, I'll have to remember not to sacrifice myself at the ice caves, but all is not lost, which is the important part. It's important that, you know, we're 15 minutes into this run. Let's try to make it a good one anyway. Daily challenges are daily challenges. I'm not gonna, you know, just quit this one just because we've failed to accomplish our goal because I'm an idiot. But anyway, you are dead. Is there any reason to come over here? 1 gem. Next floor, we may get a little bit more aggressive with our ghosting because there's no way I'm going to use 67 bombs. Let's just leave. Did I take the altar or the idol out of here? I can't remember. If not, that's really dumb. This is, again, a very easy example of do as I say, not as I do. So that death was, like, super frustrating, but oh well. We can still have a fun time here. Hopefully, at least. So the next vault, you know, Ice Caves vaults are probably by far the easiest ones to ghost. Temple is a fucking nightmare. That was weird. Oh, there is a vault right here, actually. So this will be a very easy vault to ghost. In fact, usually you just, like, aggro the shopkeeper and then just run away and he'll kill himself. That was actually pretty close to him jumping up into my face. That was a little scary. The other shopkeeper killed himself right off the bat, which is good. Alright, so let's get to work on, first off, hopefully not accidentally triggering this UFO to kill the altar. But if he does kill the altar, we need to make sure that we get the Kapala first. So, run through here. Drop this. There's our Kapala. Now, don't do it! Good. It blew up across the map. Chain event there could have actually caused me some serious woes. What's nice about not having to worry about the Ankh anymore is that we can just kind of sacrifice with reckless abandon to try to get reinvigorated. And if we get reinvigorated, that's good news. Like, obviously, that should go without saying, but being reinvigorated gives you like 15 extra health or something along those lines. 8 extra health, maybe, which is a substantial difference. Now, we are, you know, in spite of the awful Ankh error, and it really was an awful error, we're still doing pretty well here. 204,000 is not an unreasonably low level of money to have at the ice caves. I would say that 500 to 600, maybe even on the outskirts, like 700 or 800, might be within our grasp. If we, like, really got aggressive with the ghosting. But I would say we're probably looking at, like, a 600,000 run, which is good. That's, like, absolutely adequate, in my opinion. Although a little bit disappointed because this was looking like a run that could have had the potential to go all the way. In the meantime, though, still continue getting some favor here. Just want to avoid accidentally putting the shotgun on the jump pad, which can cause some fucking stupid issues sometimes. Oh, we have another shotgun, but still, it could hurt us, which is the problem. Now, the ghost is going to be coming soon. It might be a good idea for me to actually just stay on this side of the map so that when the ghost actually... That's a shotgun. God damn it. So when the ghost actually does show up, it'll be easy enough for me to keep it over here. Because you want to get the vault first, but then if there's other easy-to-get gems, wouldn't be the worst idea. There's invigoration, so we're up to 13 health now. Okay, so let's work this out. Ghost is going to show up from this side. I didn't even notice. I was too busy doing my own thing when that happened. So those gems will be ghosted. Let's set a goal for this one that it'll be the best Olmec run that I've ever had, which would probably be, you know, 750,000 or so. You know, with 65 bombs, trading a bomb for 5,000 gold seems pretty smart. $5,000, I guess. You come up here. We still got like half the floor to go. And we're going to have to do this half of the floor with the ghost on our butts, but that's okay. The shopkeeper, I believe, is dead. Why don't we get Ghosty to come down through here? Hopefully ghost these gems. And then we'll get these. This is... Prepare for tedium to a certain extent. This is a slogan they didn't use for Dark Souls. But, like, sincerely, probably going to be a little bit of a laborious ghosting, which is the name of my favorite Between the Buried and Me album as well. Alright, so there's going to be another 10,000-ish here. With the climbing gloves and the shotgun, and the jetpack, we can do a lot of really clever platforming that makes it feasible to get around the ghost. We gained like over 100,000 on this floor. I'd say that's pretty good, so we'll continue moving onwards. The more vaults we come across, the better. And if there's anything else we can get that, you know, even these gems. I don't think you can ghost mini gems. Nick lied to me. He's like, did you know you can ghost the mini gems and turn them into diamonds? And I was like, Nick, I did not know that. Thanks for teaching me that. Turns out, he's just, he's full of them, full of it. Not full of himself, actually. He's a pretty humble dude, but full of it. So, we'll almost certainly end up ghosting those gems because there's no reason not to. And wouldn't it be... It's probably... I need to point this out because I don't want anyone to think I have unrealistic expectations. It's probably impossible for this to happen, but wouldn't it be hilarious if I still managed to get the 1 million on the Olmec run? Or, well, only being able to go to Olmec. I don't think it's possible at this point. Well, there was no reason to pick up that gem. That was my bad. Oh, sorry, Monty. Free blood, though. Not like health is really that important at this point anyway, but having fucked up the one ghosting, it's probably not possible. Like the ghosting on the vault, on the jungle, sorry. Jungle 2. Yeah, Jungle 1. Jungle 1. However, wouldn't it be hilarious if it actually did work out? So I don't think this shopkeeper's going to be an issue. I would love him to jump out the other way. Come on, jump out on the right side for once. And you could do it. I've got... Yeah, there we go. Goodbye forever. So you should have fallen to your death in the abyss. Okay. So I don't think there's anything else that really I'm interested in here. We should be able to... well, the other thing I'm interested in, obviously, is getting these gems ghosted. How do we do this? I mean, ideally, I'd like to knock all the gems into, like, the same area. But I don't think I can do that without getting hit myself, so... this is going to be a tedious ghosting for sure. I think the best way to do this is make sure that all of the gems... This is like a learning experience for me as well. Make sure all the gems, if possible, are lined up vertically. And then what we're going to do is, like, get the ghost to show up, like, here. And then I'm just going to make my way up as fast as I can and try to get the ghost to rise in, like, a directly vertical line. And this will give us an extra 20,000. 20,000 might not seem like a lot. That's an extra, like, 10%, though. How's your day going? We'll probably have to wait another minute or so here. I hope that at some point they add like an option to Spelunky that does show you how much time you've spent on the floor, so you can be like, oh, we've only got 15 seconds left, no big deal. But I don't think I have too much time left on this floor. I suppose I could just look over at Audacity and be like, oh, when did I enter this floor? But I didn't, so I don't know. Alright, so the ghost is showing up, probably directly beside me. So what we're gonna do is just rise up like so. And as a result of this, the ghost should rise basically vertically, ghosting all 5 of these gems, 4 of these gems actually, and then we'll be able to pick them up. I'd like to pick them up as quickly as possible, so maybe we'll just, this is gonna F it up a little bit. Alright, well, we'll get these ones easily. Don't fuck this part up. It's like an extra 10,000 for us there, and then we'll just make our way over here and then pick up the other ones. So, let nobody ever tell you, or ever say that I'm not committed to ghosting. Because as you can see, look at that, I just threw myself for a loop and potentially risk death just to pick up another 20,000 gold. But this is, you know, this is my penance for unfortunately not having the Ankh anymore. So we'll go through there. We're approaching half hour on the Spelunky run, which is a very nice, you know, if you survive for a half hour, that means your run has gone at least pretty okay. And you know what? Our run is going pretty okay. Despite that major mistake, we can still set a pretty decent high score here. Which is, you know, that's the whole reason we're all here, isn't it? In Spelunky, at least. Even in real life, man. The goal of life is just to set a high score. Plenty of ropes. And other items that I don't want at all. But we will probably end up having to murder this shopkeeper, so... we'll figure out a way to make it happen. Come on, UFO, I don't want to deal with this nonsense. I really want to take care of the shopkeeper before anything else, because I worry that he is going to be an issue for me. So we'll use one bomb here. By the way, for the rest of this run, I don't want to hear any shit about wasting bombs. I have 62. Maybe I'm doing things in a suboptimal fashion. Not that big of a concern to me, as a result of the fact that, you know, we have so many of them. In the meantime, doesn't matter if I kill Monty, in my opinion, so why don't we just take some shots at this guy? He was totally protected there. It was unexpected. You should be dead. One more hit. Kind of played a little chicken there. I think I've picked up more gems than I should have. Oh well. I'll leave all the gems that I reasonably can alive. It's so laborious to, like, ghost gems in these kind of situations, though. Alright. There's just so many of them. Normally, it wouldn't be so bad, but sure. Okay. We can get some extra blood off of these penguins in here. That drop of blood actually bounced up, and then I picked it up. I'm proud of myself for that. Okay, and we got a little bit more. 16 health, obviously, is pretty good. I'm okay with it, at least. Another gem here that I guess I will not pick up, even though I thought about it. Probably for longer than I should have. More blood in there, and another gem in here, which I, again, almost picked up. I want to get this mine to explode, just so that it's a little safer to get this gold bar. All right, come at me, Ghost. This is going to be the... oh, did I pick up a gem there by accident? I don't think so. This is going to be the longest ghosting I think I've ever done, but we need to do it. If I can get over... There's enough gems that I think I can get over 400,000, which is a good position for me to find myself in, I think. And in the meantime, again, how's your day going? Pretty good, mine too. What's really nice about having 62 bombs as we're about to leave the ice caves is that it's going to be real easy for us to kill Olmec, and if we ever run into trouble on the temple, we just, you know, deal with it, basically. So I just wanted to blow that up again, just to make my life a little bit easier here. If we ever run into trouble in the temple, we just blow it up and find our own way through. We should also be able to get a lot more gems as a result of that. So, we're going to start with these gems, obviously. Like this. And... then, like, a quick upwards thruster here. And then we'll fall down quickly. And come back up. And there's going to be 2 in quick succession there. One more like this. This is, like, the best ghosting I've ever done in my entire life. Okay, that now we've got it all a little left up here, but that's okay. Just can't afford to get myself trapped. Are there gems up here? Yes. It's... sort of unreasonable to assume that I can get this ruby, but we'll try it regardless. Oh, come on. Go in the other direction. You garbage ghost. We gotta go. Sorry, Ruby. We'll just pick you up the normal way in a brief moment. But first, let's pick up these gems that we rightfully earned down here. And again, it would be awesome to be able to get to 400,000 before we go to the temple. We're gonna be close. Maybe not quite there. 387. Oh, let's get out of here. 387, and we'll be at like 390 roughly when we pick up this ruby, which is worth like 25, 24. Okay, so be it. We tried. It's still a good floor. You know, the damsel at this point, who fucking cares? 16 health. It's not really that big of a deal. I hope. Oh man, we still have one more floor of the ice caves. I totally forgot because we could, if we wanted to, go to the mothership. You know, it's something that I realized that ghosting the gems on the mothership is. You know, the way you kind of have to do it if you really want to succeed. So, yeah, sure. Why don't we go to the mothership? That's, again, more penance for... I shouldn't have picked that up, but that was, in the whole scheme of things, not that big of a concern, I suppose. Probably should have gotten out of there a little faster, but I was not very concerned. A couple of gems here. Again, that'll be kind of my comeuppance for dying with the Ankh. Dying with the Ankh early, I guess I should say. I don't know why I'm even fucking around with the shopkeeper. It's just like a show of force at this point. So yeah, we'll end up going to the Mothership. The thing with the Mothership, if you don't know, well, first off, the thing with the Mothership is that it's fucking difficult. And even with the shotgun, there's anti-shotgun measures in place, you know? I accidentally shot myself onto that ruby. There's anti-shotgun measures in place, right? We'll get all the gems on this floor and just focus on getting to the Mothership instead. A little scary there. Thank God that shopkeeper was already dead. There's the force field, and the force field just reflects your shots back at you, which is a scary position. Sometimes we won't even know if we're hitting the force field until it's too late. Hopefully that doesn't come to pass, though. For now, like, apart from that one truly heinous mistake, I'm not trying to cover for my tracks, but apart from that, it's been a really good run. Unfortunately, in Spelunky, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Apart from that one mistake is not really a valid thing to say because, yeah, if you know, take one mistake out of a lot of Spelunky runs, you could end up creating some truly amazing things. I'm getting closer, though. If you've watched the streams recently, the daily challenges that we've been doing there, they haven't been the best runs ever, but they've been getting close to being the best runs ever. And, you know, with any new strategy, there's always a little bit of a growth period, some growing pains, and once we work those out, especially once I figure out how to play with the Mothership a little bit more effectively, I think, okay, thank God that was an elevator. I was getting a little freaked out. I was like, do I just start trapped in this box that I can't get out of? Okay, Mothership. One of the floors, well, I guess, you know, a lot of floors can kind of fall under this. A lot of levels, I should say, can fall under this. But this is one of those levels where being finished with it as soon as possible is extremely important. Because you really want to knock all of the assholes out of the area before the ghost shows up. Because it's one of the more difficult levels to ghost, in my opinion, at least. I know, you know, there are Taffy and Snaps out there. The deadly duo say that it's not that difficult. I disagree. I think the Mothership's real tricky, but maybe that's just because I haven't practiced it very much. All right, this bomb is not going to work. I think. No, that's fine. I don't want to go head on with the jellyfish because, well, it's actually an octopus, but I don't want to go head on with him because the force field's up there. I have enough bombs to be a little bit more safe, a little bit more careful. So he's dead. Don't pick up the gems, if at all possible. Maybe I'll just go the opposite way. I'll go down instead. We've really got to be careful about these force fields. I can't stress that enough. The force fields are the killer here. So this is another UFO, or another, Oh, no! Jump pad of the century. Okay, 420,000, blaze it. We're in 8th place. The thing just started, though, so that's just me being an idiot. I'm happy to be on the front page. It's nice to see that, you know, again, this is a fairly recent daily challenge, but it doesn't look like many people. How many people have done it? Like 500, wow. Or 500 are doing it. It doesn't seem like 1 million has been very likely so far, but at least I tried. I'm already no longer in 8th, now I'm in 9th. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed that run. As always, thanks for watching. It was a good one, in my opinion, even though there were some fairly obvious mistakes. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run, and if you did enjoy it, make sure to click the like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe to see more Spelunky, of course, and I'll see you next time.